Here's the white run right here. Forgot that I was playing the other thing the other day. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I believe take number 7, follow. Oh. Manual. Let me. No. Why does this keep going onto my main screen? I don't need it over my main screen. I need it over my secondary screen. Extinguish that fuse. Nope. Not quite far enough. Alright, that's it. We'll set it to 4. See how that works. Alright, what's the status on these? Okay, so this car and the one on the end should be done soon. Yeah, those will be done soon. Okay, give that a little bit more throttle. Don't want that going that way. I need it to go down this track here. We'll let it coast. Thought I had that switch set. See if it drops enough speed. Alright, right there should be good. Okay, those will go there. Alright. Okay, Alark could come. Actually, okay, let's see. So those go that way. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Just kind of need that car here, behind. And you kind of need this car in the back. Those can all be sorted later. So here's what we're gonna do. See if we can push these up into place. All right, get this going up. Can be sorted the rest of the way when it gets up to Alarka. Whatever locomotive takes the cars. So let's see, number 5. How am I going to do this? Stuff that go into Alarka. Okay, kind of want to have that one go in the back. Okay, so let's see, what do we got? What's everything we got? Okay, that's everything that needs to go out. Alright, so what do we got here? Okay. See what we're dealing with at Appalachian Hardwoods. Okay, so we got those are taking up all the small. We could probably squeeze one more in there, and we can fit 2 in there. We can take that one out. Okay, so what locomotive is going to take the stuff to Narahala? I mean, does 7 have enough? We got 6 waiting here. Let's see, number. Okay, so we got some to 1, 2, 3, 6. 6, 7, 8. So that leaves 12 cars over there that need to finish being loaded.
Seller rotations.
Morning. Alright, let's see. So that's that. Okay, good. Not a holla because we're. Oh, come on. Down here. Because number 4 is Pyrite for its return trip. It's got enough water to make it back. One going to Larka, no one going there. Alright. Orders. Reverse. Remove that fuse. Let me make sure something. Oop, wrong window. There we go. Okay.
Time goes up.
Alright, so number 4 is just going to run in reverse. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Okay, because we got number 6 here, we got number 7 and number 5 all good to go. Let's check on number 1. Number 1 is over there. How much? It's got enough coal and water. Let me make sure that the okay, so it's got nobody. Alright, that one, reverse. Don't think we really need the fuses. Okay, so number 1's gonna run back. Let me check that. That's gonna get there before number 4. Okay, so that's where. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with over here at Whittier. What's the situation looking like over here? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 cars on that siding. This that she can fit. I think he can fit 7. So I'll put it down here. I think I can move it. Yep, it's not heavy enough to not be able to move. Okay, so can only fit 6. Oh. Helps if I release the brake. Alright, push this one all the way back into the siding. We can figure out how many cars we can grab. So we got some cars that have to go into the siding, into one of the sidings at the sawmill. We got a bunch of cars up at Bryson that need to be sorted of where they gotta go. Well, I mean, they're mostly sorted. It's a matter of getting where they need to go, but I'm not really sure what locomotives are going to run what cars.
Yeah, I was just taking a look where some stuff at the Lower East End was at.
I don't know if there's anything out towards Silva's direction that needs to be sorted to where it needs to go at the moment.
Nah, just the Dillsboro coal car because it's emptied into the tower already.
Yeah. Alright, so we can take about 4 cars at Whittier and put them into the siding. So let's see what we got. And then we have...
Oh, you got enough for a...
we got 1 car that has to go to the house track. So that's got to go up to the station. We got all of the... We got the set of 7 logging cars that have to come out from the... oh, that one still got 0.1 logs on it. So that one's going to take another minute or two to clear out. We got 7 cars that need to go up to track 3 for the logging camp. And we've got those cars for the sawmill that have to go in. Those are the ones from track 1. Because that's a cut of 5 cars. So... you want to take care of those cars that number 2 is currently connected to. Get some of those...
yeah,
get all those sawmill cars into... yeah, get all those sawmill cars into place. I want to pull number 3, I believe it is, out after you get clear. And move those Silva interchange cars over a spot so that we can get a car in behind those cars for the sawmill receiving track.
Yeah, because you're 1 car too many to fit in these 2 sawmills. So we got 1 that's almost ready to go out of here.
All those... well...
it doesn't.
yeah, those were all put in. They were all put in, so we're going to, like... 4 cars are going to have to go onto the siding, and the remainder of what's going to the sawmill is going to have to sit on that other side track. That has no purpose. Like, I don't know why that one is there exactly.
It's literally just overflow parking.
Pretty much. I guess because once you get to this point, you kind of do end up in the point of having more cars coming in than you can fit. So.
Yeah, I'll get these shoved down the way, and then
we can get number 2 out, and we can get number 3 out of the shed, and move those Silva interchange cars over, so they can get in behind the sawmill cars. Which those are then going to have to be, the empty ones are going to have to be pulled out, pushed forward the switch, so that these ones can be pushed in, and then the train is going to have to go around and connect in from the other end, because the cars that are currently on the receiving track are ones that have to be pushed backwards into the logging camp siding that they need to go into. Because those are cars for track 3, which is the one at the very end where the cars have to be pushed backwards into the siding. Okay. Yeah, number 4 is not at Almond yet, so that's... so train from... the branch line train is going to get back before that one, so I can leave that switch aligned how it is. I need to send this one.
I'll be right back. My
Fuse
phone
right.
just started ringing.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just trying to sort through things, so. What is this? Okay, why are you opening that tab on that window? That's not the one. That's not where I would want it. I want it over here. Interesting. Tender swap on. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so that should be done in a few in-game hours. Okay, what's the status on number? Okay, number one's not quite yet. Okay, so. Alright, let's say control number 2.
Go for 2.
I mean number 3.
Oh, okay.
I think I was swapping the names around a little bit though too, like because number 3 doesn't make sense for the locomotive. Like what's number 6 would probably make more sense as being number 3, considering they're going to be like they're pretty much comparable in size, even though number 6 is a P43. All right, so this one's on manual mode. So do this. It's got enough fuel, water. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to to swap that switch. That first car's gotta go back up the track, seeing as that's going to the house track. So.
Yeah, I meant to kick that off. I forgot.
junction. Alright, let's hook that up. All the way to the back here. Release the brake. Set myself right at this switch. Alright, that train's leaving. It's nice that you don't have to set fuses at every station and remove the fuses to be able to have the passenger trains run properly. Alright, that should be good right there. Release the brakes. Have it push back. There, I can probably apply brakes. It is a little ridiculous how fast our people can run in this game. Too soon.
Am I throwing 4 up into parking? Or just 1?
fit as many of those cars as you can into the siding, and then throw the rest into the other siding.
Yeah, because we should be able to fit 7 in each lane. So
Okay, that's gonna go there. It's gonna connect to those. Yeah, 'cause I'm not sure how many, like, because with the other siding, there are only it's only got 6 cars, but that's the most that you can fit. I mean, you could probably squeeze one in because I think the coupler, it's just a coupler, but probably not. I don't know. Alright, so connect, release the brake. Line that switch. So that'll be good for when it's ready. I mean, one of those sets that's already there will probably be ready soon enough anyway. Let's see what it's had. Trying to figure out where to one of the bigger. Okay. Yeah. Well, that fits 2, so. This one right here, like this car right here is probably going to be full soon because the other ones with similar, like with a single box like that, are 25 tons of dimensional lumber, and this one's a 24.1, so that one will probably be full soon. I don't know about these other ones. Yeah, you can definitely push that in a little bit more. See how many cars that fits.
I just didn't want to go slamming it in. That's all.
Yeah, that's what road mode, like that's what using the yard mode's also good for with the AI. Set to that, and then it just handles it for you. Connect, slows it down and connects them up.
Yeah, the only problem is they seem to go through steam and coal like nobody's business.
Okay, so what I'm seeing here is you might be able to squeeze one more onto this other siding, but I'd say don't, considering the fact that this one car is already full at 25 tons. So this thing will probably be ready
There it goes.
soon.
It's ready now.
Yeah, but I'd say don't pull them out until the full set is ready because it's a lot easier that way.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying that one that we were watching, it just tipped over. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
shove
take
these
those.
up that siding.
Yeah, those
These
other
4
fours up the side of the last siding, and then that last car can go up to the house track. Because the house track is the one right next to the station. You'll want to go around the other end of that box car to put it in anyway, so. Now let me check on the status. So where's number 1 and number 4? Okay, number 1 is passing the 25-mile-an-hour curve. Number 4 just left Almond. So they'll be making a stop in Alorca, and Hemingway, and then Bryson. So number 1 will beat it in. I'll set the switches then. Let's see, can I even get into the siding, or did you? Okay, yeah, I can get those. No, actually, I'll wait till you're. I need to put those empty cars right where the box car is to get to get the next set of logging cars in.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Because what I was going to do is actually grab the empties, run them down on the one end of the loco, and push the full ones up the other way.
So I've got number 3 already hooked up to the logging cars.
Okay.
So it just needs to
Well,
get those cars in. But I have to wait for... So I was going to have number 3 then run those cars up to... run those empties up. But the box car's in the way of where I need to put those empties so that I can get around in front of them.
yeah, just give me a minute to kick these up the...
Here's where I found my phone. I'm using a map enhancer mod so that it changes the way the map is set up.
Yeah, I've got that one.
It's nice because like I can see like it shows all the color like the color coding for all the cars. Shows me shows me the actual like where the cars all are, so it's nice that you can actually see what's what. It's nice being able to align the switches without actually having to go over to them. That can just do it right on the map.
I gotta grab the update for that, actually.
Yeah, I had to get it off of GitHub because the Nexus one isn't updated to this version. Yeah, it's version 1.1.0. The map enhancer is not like the one on the Nexus is the 1.0 release, so it's a good thing he posted it in in the Discord though. Yeah, I don't allow anyone to become crew if they're not in the Discord. Alright. this. I need to give. All right. So I will do align that switch. Align that switch. Set forward. Let that one. We'll let number 3 just run up on its own.
Rather than join the Discord, you'd rather disconnect.
Yeah, well, I mean, the main reason why I want people on the Discord is because that way, even if they don't talk, they can at least join the voice channel and be able to listen in, because it's a pain. Like, it's easier that way, because then what the person that doesn't have, like, if they're not speaking, I would rather them not be an engineer though, like rather them be basically like the fireman, the brakeman type on the train, and handle doing all the switches and stuff. So they can at least listen for that and handle that while someone else focuses on driving. There's that way there's that communication at least. Because if you have to type everything, it takes time, and the amount of time it takes for you to type up, hey, I need you to set this switch, you've already passed the switch. So it's just better off having anyone that's going to be actually playing in my sessions be in the voice channels, like in the Discord and in the voice channel.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fine with them not talking and communicating purely by text, but if everyone has to communicate by text to tell this to let the person know what's going on, it slows the whole process down, and like I said, I'd rather just avoid delays. Alright, let's see. I believe it was this one. Release the brake. Yeah, once the boxcar passes the switch, can you align it against the train? This way you'll force it to stop, and they won't have to deal with the fuse.
Yep.
I'm going to set these right on that section of the line behind you. Alright. Let the air build back up in those a bit. Set that.
Oh, you don't have any of the CTC built.
Not yet. It's actually in the process right now.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, the cars are already up at the freight house at Bryson, so it's being worked on. We're just waiting for it to complete.
That's my favorite part of the single player, but the problem with the single player is that they don't talk back to you.
Yeah. So you can't, like I said, it doesn't tell you what's going on with the switch and all that.
Well, and you
where it
can't.
is.
Yeah, you can't communicate with it other than flipping a switch and waiting for it to go. I'm looking at a red port.
Yeah. But all right. Alright, so but make sure I get this other switch aligned. $79. Not bad. Put that piece there.
All right, you want two back in the engine shed then?
Oh. Yeah. Once I get number 3 headed up with the cars.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got enough coal and water. Should be able to make it up easily. Yeah, so I'm getting number 3 switched around to the front end of the logging cars so I can take them up and drop them off. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll hold in the middle of the Y there so you can just shoot on by.
Yeah, just... Let's see. Track number 3 has 31 logs, which is going to be more than enough for what's... for those cars, I believe. That switch. $15 for 4 fares. Not bad. Alright. Number 3 is backing down the switch. And 2 hook up.
And 2's holding in the Y.
Alright. Just gotta wait for these think I set the brakes on that. Yeah, I didn't set the brakes on these ones. I just let them go. Almost forgot to set the switches. There we go.
God, my wife knows me too
Forgot that
well.
number 1 had a switch lined against it. So there it goes. It's going to back into the station and stop for the fuse, because it's not allowed to proceed past that point anyway.
So we're getting a thunderstorm, and my wife just messaged me, "How's your knee?" Knowing dang well that my knee is going to be sore because of the water.
Oh. Alright. Number 3 is on its way up. So for Whittier, that's pretty much all the work that needs to be done in this area. Now we got some stuff up Bryson to sort out. Luckily, we have a few locomotives already up that direction, so... I mean, you can just set, like, oh, I guess we just set the switches and have number 2, like, you can set number 2 on the road mode of the AI and just let it take itself back into the shed.
Well, this way I remember to set the switches back the way they need to be. If I do it any other way, I get turned around.
Yeah, well, we really don't have... I mean, like, the only switch that's going to need to be set is the one leading into the side tracks and the siding and into the old interchange. Because everything else past it down the other way should already be aligned for the passenger train anyway.
Yeah, I just have a bad habit of shoving freight cars into the engine house. I wonder how I do that. Pull the engine out, forget that you pulled it out, and even though you're sitting in it.
Oh, we got number 13's already hooked up to that empty car. Yeah, the tracks are all set up. Where the pulpwood cars should be where they're supposed to be, I think. Yep. I'm pretty sure these are the pulpwood. Yep, one's empty already and ready to go back to the track, but that'll be handled once all 3 are ready. Alright, what do we got down here? Everything is set. Nothing has to come out. Yeah, this map enhancer is definitely a useful one because it lets you know, like, you can check things at a glance to know that it's like, oh, that's got to go wherever it's got to go and all that, like. Without having to actually go and check, like, actually physically check on the cars yourself. Switch against that one. Nothing for a moment. Let's see. There's nothing for a Larka, but Cochrane's gonna get some passengers for sure. 'Cause, yeah, 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 'cause, yeah Alarka Depot. Gonna need to empty out. So that'll dump off those passengers. Oh.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
All right. Okay, so that's heading up. Where it needs to go. We got only one car already there. That's all good. What are those doing down there?
Where is the Nantahala track site? Is that past Wesser?
That's all the way at the end, right past Nottahala Station.
So between Nantahala, but below the top of Topton.
Yeah, the Nottahala track site is...
Up around the
It's right,
86.
I think it's right behind, like right next to the coal loader there. It's like that one track all on the left that kind of spurs off to the side. Like when you look, like when you're going past Nottahala towards Andrews, there's that switch to the left. Like if you're in like the overhead cam over there, you can already see which track it's at. It's already like the switch is already aligned to that track. It's that section just past the switch before the next switch. How there's the coal loader, then there's that section that goes up the hill and the section that goes across the river. It's right before that switch where you would switch either going straight like across the river or up the hill to the coal loader.
Because
So
what I was gonna suggest is you've already got the Nantahala track site loaded up here. You've got the Alarka Copper that's ready to go up to Alarka.
Yeah, it's just right now it's just a matter of figuring out what locomotives are going to handle what jobs. Because we have stuff here for Bryson that needs to be taken care of. We got the stuff going to Alarka. And then we have the Natahala stuff. So we have 3 locomotives to handle all these jobs. Just trying to figure out what'll probably be our what are going to be our options on this. I'm thinking for the Natahala and the Almond supply staging, what track is that exactly? I gotta figure out what track that is. Where's Almond? Okay, let's see. So that can go. It's gotta go there. So the train's gotta go in behind. So because we're putting the water column in Almond, so that we won't have to worry about the water so much with trains going that direction. There's also one being put at Alarka Junction as well.
Yeah, because you got Toby sitting here.
So I'm thinking
like
number 6. I think number 6 should go in behind those cars going to Natahala. Probably top that one off on coal and water before it heads up. That'll deliver the car to Almond and Natahala because of the fact that it has so much coal and water on it. Because it has more water, so it can easily handle that run. Plus, so number 6 will handle that. We'll run number 6 with those cars, and then number 5 can handle the stuff around, like over there at Bryson itself, and I guess we can have number 7 take all the cars to Alarka. But my suggestion would be having number 7 take that Alarka Junction site car and have it in behind it when it heads to Alarka Junction. I'm thinking probably having number 1 go back up that way and stage, because then that way number 7 can come back. Well, actually, no, maybe number 7 should stay there, but I'm trying to think, because the problem is with having that car for the junction site. The issue is it blocks the line from Alarka Junction, so we can't run the regular passenger service for Alarka Junction up that way once that car is dropped. Like, not in an easy manner. We got to do it a roundabout way of having it come back the Y, like go up, go down the Y, then come back, or then basically end up backing down the track and out, and then back, like, because the junction site track is the one right behind the station leading to Alarka.
Okay, well, let me get 6 topped up and ready to go.
Yeah, so that one's going to have to go in behind for sure, though, because it's got to push the cars. It's best to push the cars into the siding. So, and then,
I mean, even if it runs them up the right way round up to, you said the site is after the station?
yes.
So even if it runs it up to the station and then runs around itself and shoves it the rest of the way. That's still, it gets it up there, gets it out of the way.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so number 1, like... Alright, so number 1 will stay here for the time being. It's only got only got passengers going to Cochrane. Once we got all these freights out of the way, we definitely got to get number 4 swapped around. Or probably can just leave it to run backwards. I don't know. Right. Yeah, number 4 can just run backwards. Okay, so it'll have to fill up on water when it gets to, I don't know, is 34 gallons of water gonna, like 34% of water gonna be enough? 2,388 gallons. Is that gonna be enough to get it to, should be, to get it to Bryson, I mean to Whittier. They'll top it off here. I do like the way the tender is, like the way that the hatches on the P-43s are. Like the hatches leading just straight down the middle of the tender. It makes it so easy to top it off on water because you don't really, it's not really as picky.
So the only 2 steams that I've driven really are, or the only 3 I've driven are the S23, the Mogul, and the 10-wheeler that you start off with. Other than that, I've run diesels.
We do have one diesel. We have the SW1.
Yeah, number 13 there down at Dillsboro.
And this one's. Get this. Okay, so. Number 7's going back around to get that dropped. To get those get connected in behind those other cars. Alright. Fill that up on water. If only the coal loader at like Whittier actually reloaded faster. Like the thing that's nice with the P-43s, the way the hatches are, is you can fill it up on coal and water at the same time in Whittier. It's just because of the fact that the coal loader doesn't quite keep pace with the amount of coal that it has to dispense to fill up the P-43s. It takes a while for it to fill. Because the coal loader keeps running out of coal in it. Because it doesn't fill up that quick. If it filled up quicker, enough to keep pace, you'd be able to easily fill the water and coal at the same time with no issues. And sounds like my truck's going into regen.
You long haul?
Dedicated fleet. I just do stay out quite a while. So
I used to run. I used to run out of here, so.
Right now I'm in Texas. I've got to pick up a load out of Sherman tomorrow morning, and then I have a delivery in Houston, and then a delivery in somewhere in Alabama.
I used to beg for the Houston run. But it's a 3-day run from here, so.
Ah.
I'm up near Toronto.
Ah. I'm just having number 4 run in reverse right now. So I don't feel like dealing with switching it around.
All right, so what did we decide on in the end? Alarka is going up on its own?
Yeah, Larka's going up on number 7.
Okay.
Number
It's
6
gonna go up
is
on
going to
number
handle the Not-A-Hollow cars.
Okay. With the almond and the, what is it, the supply one on the end? Or are you dropping that at junction once you go by?
Almond supply is going to have to be dropped off as number 6 goes by with it. Number 5 is going to handle the stuff that's here for Appalachian hardwoods.
Yeah, no, I meant number 7's going to drop the junction at junction as it goes by?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's that track that leads to Alarka. So when number 7 goes up that way, once it gets to Alarka itself, it's going to do all the switching of the stuff for... Oh. I completely forgot that. Didn't realize that the switch was aligned against it. So number 4 couldn't proceed. Number 1's just going to stay where it is for the time being, because it's not like the passengers care that they sit on the train forever.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that, actually.
Yeah, it is kind of funny.
There should be a time bonus when you get them there in a reasonable amount of time.
Maybe
like
eventually.
If you're going to run an express on them or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so number 4 is heading out. Let me line these switches.
I got another 1,000 to go, and then I'll be hooking up the Nanahala.
Alright. Number 7 is going to proceed on out and head up to Alarka. Want to make sure it stops in Alarka Junction, though. Alright,
Hello.
set that
Hello.
switch there. And I can set, oh, you can even set fuses, so that's going to do that. Alright, so that one's going to proceed straight on up that way.
Hold on, Chaos. I'm on my way. Give me 5 seconds.
Alright.
Huh.
There goes number 7.
You haven't been on lately.
I've been on recently. I just haven't been on in a while because this stuff.
Yeah, it's alright. Well, we got a new mod that's pretty cool to check out. I might download it and check it out and see what it...
What mod?
Well, F7.
It's not out yet. It's still WIP.
Oh crap!
I know. I'm watching that thing. I am on that hype train like you wouldn't believe.
What mod?
The F7. The Santa Fe, all that lovely jazz.
The EMDF7, generally used for high-speed passenger.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. If it came to the game, would have no complaints as an official locomotive. But they haven't had anything really new lately. But that could just be anything.
Is that on
Okay.
the? I guess that mod on the Nexus, or is it only on the?
It's not released yet.
Not fully released yet, but it's there, and it's. I
What
hope
is it
I
on the
hope it gets.
Discord? Like it's mentioned
I
on the
think
Discord.
yeah. I don't know. It's. Oh crap! What engine am I in right now? Holy crap! I'm in a random passenger car at the end. Hold on. Oh, this might be. Hold on, Tom. This might be Thomas. Hold on. What? Do. Nope. Because.
You are probably on number 4. Yeah, you're on Gordon right now.
Yeah. I was gonna say the train's a little longer than what Thomas. All right. Hello, number 4.
Yeah, that one's running passenger service. We got some cars at Bryson for Appalachian Hardwoods. We got one car that has to go to the freight house, but the freight house track is currently fully occupied and unusable at the moment.
Heard.
Because it's waiting on an unload. Which 2 of the boxcars will be empty soon, but they're kind of in the middle of the consist in the very end, so they'll have to wait.
So where's number 4 currently going?
Number 4 is running its passenger service all the way down to Silva.
Oh, right. I forgot they've added that where they stop at each station. I forgot. So I don't even need to run passengers if I don't want to.
Exactly.
It's been a minute since I actually hopped on and played myself. I'm not going to be lying. But I was like, oh crap, he's on. Let's play. Why not? Check it out. Okay, so.
Do you want to put number 6 in behind and just push the whole consist up?
No, I was going to pull it right up to Nanahala and then flip around.
And what, take that almond supply staging car back?
Yeah, and just shove it.
Well,
so you guys are not. What are you guys? All you guys are. I guess. Okay, so
well, I mean,
number
6 could basically stay up at Nanahala when it's done taking those cars up, so it's right up there when the cars are ready to be brought back.
Yeah,
because there really isn't a lot of the work that's going to need to be done until later in the day anyway, so it can stay up there. So you can drop the car at Almond on the way up, and then take the Nanahala stuff all the way in, and just stay there with it.
That's kind of what I was planning. I was going to pull off at Almond, kick the Almond supply car off, and then finish the run up to Nanahala and park it there.
Yeah, so we got number 5 to handle the stuff for Bryson. We got a car that's got to come out from the interchange, out for the interchange, but that can stay where it's at on the team track because it doesn't need to go anywhere for the moment.
Okay, so you're controlling number 6. You're controlling number 5.
No, I'm not controlling number 5.
No, well,
I'm just kind of like looking around at the moment to see what we got to do. Okay, we got 2 of the cars on the freight house track ready to go out, but I'd say hold off on those.
Okay, so we got Clarabelle and Andy right down to the little.
Yeah, I'm not sure which order he actually in the show. Is Annie the one in behind him, or is it Clarabelle that's in behind him? I never really paid any attention to that.
I'm ready for some firing mechanics in this game, but something similar to what Heist is doing. It would work. I would play that crap any day of the week. Well, do we have any passengers going down to Alarco?
Okay, it looks like.
Yes, we do.
I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, Annie's the one that's in behind him. Clarabelle's the one at the back.
Alright. Okay, what stations do I have going down the line here? Hemingway, Alarka Junction, and okay, so I just need to add Hemingway and Alarka Junction. Just here.
Yeah. The problem is number one, like with one car that's actually on the back of number 7, it's going to block the Y. Look at go look at number 7. That car in behind the locomotive has to go onto the track site, the Arca Junction track site, which is that piece of track leaning into the Y. Which means that for number 1 to run its passenger service, it's got to go through Alarka Junction on the main line, and then head down the Y from there.
I was gonna say I'm not
that car.
I'm not planning on running station. I wasn't planning on running it right now. I was gonna let the passenger car spill, but
yeah, just let it be. So I'd say take control of number 5 and handle that stuff for Appalachian Hardwoods. There's 3 cars that have to go in. There is 2 cars at Appalachian Hardwoods that actually have to come out there. One's on the one track. It's a coal car, so that's going to have to come out. And they got one on the receiving track that's got to come out. So that'll free up space for those 2 that have to go in.
Okay. Alright, James, let's take care of you. Operations, car, follow, select. Alright. Drop the brakes. They're in reverse. Go. Let's go take a look at the empties.
I completely forgot to attach the glad hands on 7 when I hooked it up. So it was just running up the line with no brakes on most of the cars.
Okay, so there's 3 cars in the yard I can get for Silva Interchange, which is fine. What about the industry up here? Let's actually.
Yeah, I'm using that. Do you use that map enhancer mod at all?
No, good sir. I have not downloaded. I haven't played any of the new mods yet. None of them.
Oh, you should download the one from the GitHub. It shows you all the cars. If you go onto my Twitch stream, you can see the map, how this map works.
Okay, there's only 2 cars here, and I'm not gonna worry about. So I'll just focus on the stuff that's in the yard. There's 3 there that I can easily get, so a little bit of fiddle fucking around with, but it's alright. Alright, so I need to get on to.
It allows you, you can see fuses that are placed on the tracks. You can switch the switches from the map. The lines are color coded, so you have actually showing main line in one color, sidings and branch lines in another color, and then industry tracks in another. And it also shows, with the one from the GitHub as opposed to the one on the Mod Nexus, it shows you all the tracks, all the cars.
That's
and
amazing.
Color codes to show them where they go too.
Alright, set the brake on, flip the switch. It's like playing with model train sets. That's what I get from playing this game a lot. It's just a lot of model railway-like themes. Kind of like trains.
Alright, so number 7 just passed Hemingway. It's got enough coal to last it for what it needs to do. And I think there's some coal. Let's see, there's a Larka. Let's go. Larka's got 34 tons of coal, so we don't have to worry about coal for that one.
Alright, so Silva Interchange car right here. Ready to go. So I just gotta grab it and go. So I just gotta wait for Percy to get over, not Percy, James to get over here so then I can flip a switch, throw in reverse, and let her rip. I'm just... Got Appalachian hardwood stuff.
Yep.
Overall, I do like how they're actually adding more buildings. It does make the game look a little better.
Yeah.
I will
And
not
the
lie.
addition of new features with the AI is also nice.
Yeah,
Like adding stuff,
I
it
fish
makes it
like
so much easier to do things.
exactly. But one thing is lacking: content. We need more content. Give us a fish that you can do it quickly. I know you could. You could just give us all the source code, and we can make a lot of fun stuff. Trust the modding community.
Yeah.
I mean, if they gave us that in early access, that would be crazy. Especially because most games do get them in early access, their workshop stuff in early access. So, if it does come out to be, well, hey, we want this. If we can convince them, like, hey, get this out to us quickly, I mean, cool, amazing. Means less problems for us in the future. Please tell me you have a break on. Of course you don't. Of course you don't, because I'm a pain in the butt. Alright, I need to get out. I need to get in first person mode. So, re-rail the car. Control F for control. It spins for it. Brain, I'm losing the art. Rail. Oh, it shipped R? Seriously? No, I was just doing it.
Alright. Now to set these switches down here at Alarka itself.
Am I okay to rip past you on the main?
Yep, you're clear to come past me.
Okay, this is weird. This is a first. Why won't you re-rail? Hello? Ah, there it goes. Amazing. Always apply the handbrake. Never have the handbrake off on the cars. I've learned that the hard way.
$70 for 26 fares.
That's pretty bad, to be honest. If you want to be realistic about it, that's pretty bad. Whoa. Person, did someone join the voice chat, or did just random person join?
Probably a random person joining the game.
Rando.
Yeah, well, they're not getting. They have to join the Discord to be able to get a roll.
Bang. Alright. Shift click.
Number 7's on its way up to Alerka.
Turn off the handbrake. Alright, pull forward. I guess now I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna get these cars out. A little con. Those probably won't take too long.
Yeah, I already got the switch aligned. We're passing through Alarka Junction.
I guess so.
I don't. Okay, so I see where you put all the silver car. Well, interchange. Okay, so all the silver interchange cars are over here in the middle of frick nowhere. And for me to be able to put them together, I'm gonna have to do some trickery. I see.
Yeah, I
But
don't know
hey,
why those are down there.
um, yeah, me neither. That I mean, it's a good spot to
That's
keep them out of the way, but
yeah, it's definitely a good spot to have them out of the way, but it's just weird that they were dumped there, of all places.
well, that ain't the
I
weirdest
mean,
thing
we're
I've ever
definitely
seen.
getting some good use out of this yard here in Bryson.
Oh yeah, I can tell you that. Release
Yeah,
the
that's
brakes.
13 tons of parts there, and
Yeah,
21
they're.
tons on that one.
I might pull those out and try to get those empties out of those in between, but that might be a bit hard.
I would say
Sure.
wait.
All right. I think I got the only empty we can easily get.
Yeah. All right.
I guess I'm gonna pull out these silver interchange cars and move them over into a
All
side,
right. Yeah.
into a yard spot. So throw the brake on there, flip the switch, and let's yard. I'm gonna put them into. Let's do the second to last one right here. Oh, you already got the switch flipped there. All right, cool. So then I just gotta make sure my switches are flipped to go that direction and not go into any other, which seems to be one more switches, not where they're supposed to be. Yes, Elkin, yes.
And so, two cars have got to come out from Appalachian Hardwoods.
Hello.
Heard two cars gotta come out of Appalachian Hardwoods.
Yeah, and then those
Uh,
three have to go in. So,
heard. Dun,
Hello.
dun, dun.
hello.
Hello.
Hello. This might be the last Discord railroader thingamajiggy that I am going to join because I already have another one. I'm just playing this server because the other Discord ones are
Alright, so number 4 is
offline.
proceeding. Let's see. What's the status on these cars at Sawmill? How much more do they have
Hey.
to go? Because
Hey.
I want to get those other cars out. Okay, that's going to be a while.
Alright, throw the brakes on.
Why are they...
You didn't have to bang the cars at 35 quadrillion miles an hour.
I
It
did
just
not.
sounded. It just looked like that you slammed it at like 35 miles an hour.
Not really.
Yeah,
That was only
alright,
like
so...
3 miles. That was only 3 miles an hour.
Alright, so...
Alright,
As soon
pull
as those
these
other
out. Get
cars...
them.
I get at least one of those sets of cars at Whittier gets full, we can have those pulled out and the next set of cars in. This is going to be a long bit of cars coming out of Whittier from the
I agree.
sawmill. So,
Whoa.
forgot to switch.
Game lag? More
Yeah,
game
another
lag.
person joining. Freaking the lag of people joining is always
That
a
is
little
the
annoying.
one. That is the only annoying thing about the game. Devs, quick fix, please. Can we do that?
Yeah, but that might be something they can't really fix. Okay, so those are good.
That could be.
So we got one car empty at Sawmill. What is number 2 is currently sitting up at up there. So
I mean, I don't mind gathering. I don't mind gathering all the empties from all the industries, running around like a madman with head cut off. But
yeah. All right, so those are good up there. Number 2 is just gonna sit where it's at for right. I mean, number 3 is just gonna sit where it's at right now.
all right, so throw the handbrake on this car. Close the air valve. Close air valve.
Or not, actually. Number 3 has some cars they can bring down, so I'm actually going to handle
Disconnect.
that.
Pull on out. Then
Take
push
control of that one. Brakes. Oh, I forgot that I had you on road mode. Alright, come on. Pull them out.
Alright. I'm gonna start throwing the brake on. When I get past this last switch here, flip it. Alright, full brake. Switch to flip. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Forward.
So number 3 is going to head down and grab those cars that are ready. Number 4 is heading through.
I accidentally went past one more switch than I wanted to be. That's fine. Isn't there? Hold on. Isn't there one more engine up here that can do switching besides Thomas? No, there's no other engine up here.
We're waiting on the coal mine to finish the last 12 cars.
Heard. Alright, so once I pass this switch, flip it and go reverse. Pop this car to the end of those empties there, and then go pull out the Bryson House cars.
Blah, 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 blah.
There's that. Alright, where's number 6 at? Just trying to see where it is.
Coming up on 73.
Yeah, I see
How
it.
many?
And
How
number
many
7's pulling into Alarca. Should be.
Full brake. Alright,
That's gonna
switch
pull
to brake.
in and sit still for a bit. Let's see if I can.
Okay, so that's correct. That's set correctly. That one's set correctly. Okay, so I should just be able to reverse right into those. And,
Okay.
you know, I'm gonna do a little bit of kicking because I like to have
Kicking?
fun.
I want to do some kicking.
No, there's no kicking for Art Thou. Art Thou gets no kicking.
Oh.
Alright. So
Oh, I forgot that. I forgot I didn't close the air brake valve. Oops.
What,
Here, let me
bad.
put-
open them or
let
what?
me- Here, I got you, homie.
Yeah, you can control number 5 and finish that for me, shall ya? I mean,
That other guy came in and didn't say anything.
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything. Okay,
Alright.
my camera's all the way at Witter, East Witter. Oh my gosh.
There's nothing that needs to be done at Whittier though right now. And there's one car that has to come out from the siding, but that's gonna wait until the other cars are
Okay, I gotta teleport
ready to be
back
pulled out.
because. Okay. Sorry, I need to teleport back.
I'm gonna go expect how I'm gonna get these cars out.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm going AFK here for a minute. I gotta go in and
Have
use the restroom.
fun.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
back.
work my little butt off. Alright, Thomas, you're gonna do some shunting. I usually don't use passenger engines for freight changing around, but today's your lucky day.
Oh.
Especially since you're weaker than the other ones. So, alright. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, pull forward. Release neutral. Oh yeah, I forgot. Operations. Orders. Go away. You're now in manual mode. I do not care.
8. We're on 8. Oh my gosh, how did I dump that? I don't know. Why?
I don't know why.
Ka-tunk.
Ka-dunk. There we go. That's what we like.
Ka-tunk.
So, if you come take a lovely look around the industry up here at Bryce, and gotta get all these empties, you should know the answer to that. Out of where they are currently at. So we must open up all the space we can. there's two. You can try to if you want to pull the house cars and see if you can get those empties out of the way and get those out of there. You can try. I mean, I'm not stopping you.
What empties? The
Bryson House track.
Bryson
Empty.
house track? I mean, I'm still new. I only got
Well, you should. Okay, they're
9.
right in. There's a
got
few
9.
in the. There's a few in the yard. If you click tab, you can look at what needs to go back to the interchange. So.
I know. I have 9.9 hours on this game.
Fun. I have over. I have over 80 hours. So.
Are they passenger cars? Passenger cars?
No, it's not passenger cars. They're box cars.
Box cars.
In 6 days, I have 84.3 hours.
Is it RDG?
I have no
43217 and BNO 31719. Are those the ones that need moved out of the way?
Let me quickly throw my brake on and we can take a look at this. I just take a lovely look and I can tell. Okay, so GD. Okay, if you're taking a look at these, yes, SUO 52.
52, 82, 28.
GR, yeah, so those ones are the only ones that need to come out. So get those out and pull it out for now.
Okay,
and the BNO and the R and DG need to go back in because they're not fully emptied yet. Okay. As well, there is one car that can go in there. There is one. So it's the CNO 29 098 right at the end of this lot of cars here. So you want to go ahead and do that. I'm going up here to lovely Appalachian Hardwoods and Thomas here to go pull the two empties from the back of those, of which I need to step by.
Alright, so I just decoupled and I am going to move those.
Alrighty. And then once you get those moved and put into the rest of the empties, I guess one of the freight locomotives will come by and grab them. I probably won't be playing for very long. I gotta go do some other stuff in the games, like Railroads Online. Yeah, I have still so many things to do there. That's why I've been taking this game that has a back seat lately. What am I doing? Oh, yes, that's right. Getting these empties. Is there a third siding? Yes. Holy crap, this will make my life so much easier. All I gotta do is pull them out, disconnect them, throw them on a third line, and they're good. Come on, Thomas, you're faster than that. Get your little feet going.
The switch here is not aligned, so I'm going to align it to the correct track so the little steamy can come out onto the track and then get up to the track that we need to go on.
That's not small, and that's not a small locomotive. That's not even the smallest.
The little locomotive. He's a little guy.
I mean, fair enough. It is little, but it's not like tiny.
Yeah, it's not tiny. It's just a little guy, though.
I forgot what this track goes off to. And I don't care. I should probably throw some brakes on so I don't derail shit.
Yeah.
Seems like a real good idea.
Okay, so I decoupled the boxcar from the other boxcars and stuff. And so I just left the angle cock off, both of them off, and I uncoupled the boxcar and the other boxcar, and I am just going to pull the brake pipe thingy apart, just like how Heist does it.
Okay, have fun with that, because you haven't even... there's one easy way of doing this. You can just pull these and just disconnect the last one and kick it off into the yard. And then, yeah, that's the way I would have done it to be a little faster to do it.
I mean, you know, I am still new, but I can kind of do it how I want,
Alright.
since I'm basically the one doing this job.
You're fine. I'm just giving you crap. You don't.
Yeah.
You're all good. Alright, where
Alright,
is Sam?
so I'm back.
Super
I had to go into the truck stop real quick and take a piss. So.
That's fine. You're living your life as a trucker in the middle of the northeast or whatever, which side of the country you're on right now. I don't know.
Right now I'm in Texas, but I usually run in the northeast.
Hey, the southern side. Amazing.
Normally I'm in the northeast. Well, the East Coast just in general, but.
Well, maybe. Yeah,
And
maybe
I
I will do it. Maybe I will do it that way.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was gonna say that's an easier way of trying to do that than trying to do what Heist does, where he kick. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I
No,
wouldn't
like.
do it.
Yeah. On couple.
Anywho, what a
Is
lovely
the
day it
armrest
is.
comfortable for your head, little fluffy girl?
Oh my gosh, fluffy dogs.
Yes,
I
if you look at my stream, I've got my dog with me in the truck.
Oh, I know. Trust me, your dog is always with you.
Yep.
Wait, are you playing in your truck right now?
Plays on a laptop.
Nope, desktop.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You do have a desktop.
I play on PC.
Yeah, I do too, but there's a difference between a laptop and a desktop. But there is a significant difference,
Repeat the options.
especially in horsepower. Alright, kick the car.
Kick the car.
Oh great, I didn't disconnect it.
Don't hurt
Oops,
yourself.
my bad.
Okay, so does the yellow thing mean that you need to attach the air hoses?
Usually, yes.
It means
But
either
since-
you've left a valve closed
Yes, sir.
or you need to attach the hoses.
Okay. But we don't need to do that because we are doing shunting. That's how.
Pretty much.
What, Fluffy?
Yep.
I
Ducky. Doge. And I just heard. No? Huh. I thought a couple.
You did not see anything.
Elliot Stevens, can I help you?
Yes, this is 40127.
40127. Yes, sir. What can I do for you today?
I'm calling because I have to have my meat talk done.
Oh, yes. So you are 21 miles from Sherman. Is your trailer clean?
Yes.
Okay. They require that you have 3/4 tank of a fuel when you go in the unit. We do have 2 drop trailers there, so it should be a 26-degree load when it does fill out. If it's anything other than 26, do set your temp per bill. Just let us know so that we can adjust on our end. It is a 2-stop load. The first stop is on Thursday morning, the 29th. Yeah, Thursday morning at 3 a.m. and then the final in Alabama on Friday morning at 4 a.m. The DOD on this load is for 5/18 today, so we need to get to the shipper before the DOD. That way we can get our trailer dropped, and when the load builds out, let me check it real quick.
My workflow is showing 2 o'clock tomorrow morning, or 2:15 tomorrow morning.
America. I'm sorry, it is tomorrow the 20th. Today's 27th. I'm so sorry. It's tomorrow at 5:18 the DOD at the afternoon. We need to be in there in the morning, yes. And then the
Yeah, I'll
DOD
probably be
is
there like
at
2 o'clock tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have the load ready when I get there, so I can just head out with it. That way I can get through Dallas before rush hour, because it'll be a lot easier if...
Yes.
How
And
the
I looked
heck do I
at
do
all
this?
stuff so long, I've convinced myself it's today.
It has this
in my mind.
soy
I'm
in
so
the
sorry.
middle,
It is
but
tomorrow.
I need to get these out
You
somehow.
run into the issues of weather.
Let
I
me
also
Let me
see
know where
about
you're shutting
our
down, what kind
problem.
of weather you're in, and I'll get this parking log updated.
Let's
This is
see.
my direct line, so just give me a call if you have any trouble at all.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
here's
Well,
the
hopefully
way
there
of
won't
doing
be
it.
any issues. Although I don't really like dealing with Tyson too much because there always seems to be problems with them for the most part, from my
All right.
experience
Go
before.
ahead, push the train.
Trust me,
I already disconnected
I've
it.
been
Just
working
go
with
and get
them
the
for
train push and disconnect it
almost
and just run it.
probably 8
Push
years
that
now,
back.
9 years.
Get it into
So
the yard.
yes,
So
I understand. But Sherman's pretty
there
good.
you go.
As all the plants, Sherman's one of the better ones that get their stuff
Alright.
Well,
out
you
on
know,
time.
Yeah, I
For
think
Then
it
I
was
go
yeah.
to.
Rogers or whichever's the one that they actually have a driver lounge at, and they have the scale as part of the as at the gatehouse at the guard shack itself, because the guard shack is you pull up to it and they scale you out when you're going out, so you actually you pull up right to the window there. You don't have to get out of the truck. I went in there once and they didn't have my load ready until Saturday, despite the DLD for it was Friday at 11.
I see. Well,
Yeah.
Center holds the trucks up a lot, and the Rogers here lately have been pretty good. Here
Yeah.
lately, I put that way.
I mean, Purdue's always pretty good about getting our loads ready ahead of schedule, particularly Washington on the weekends. If it's due out Sunday, it's usually ready Saturday.
Yeah.
That's why I like being on
Yep,
Purdue
Alright.
fleet.
Better
Uh,
early than
Don't be
on time.
anti-Tyson. Don't be anti-Tyson.
But
Alright.
I like being on Purdue because it's a lot of everything's pretty much dropping hooks with it. And plus I'm from Pennsylvania, so Purdue works out for me.
There you go. There you go. I understand.
So I don't think there's any Tyson plants out that way. So do we even have a dedicated Tyson?
We don't have a dedicated Tyson, no. We do Tyson loads out of that area and into PA, but no, we go into PA. We don't come out much from up there.
That's why I like
They do
Purdue.
have some plants up there, though. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
do
Well,
I
I get
just.
this all updated. If you need anything, you let us know.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hold on
I
just
do
1
appreciate
second.
it.
I'll be able to help you out in
Alright,
just
thank
a
you.
moment. I need to
Okay,
get
so
Right.
so do I just couple this boxcar into the other boxcar?
yeah, the other into the other empty, and then connect the full one to the full one, and do a little bit of flop.
Okay,
Alright,
that's.
so
Oh yeah, that does kind of make sense.
Duh, come done. Anywho, all right, release the handbrake,
okay,
put her in
so
reverse, let her
let's
pull.
see. How do I want to do this? Okay, where's these chemical cars go? They go
It's like a puzzle
on.
game.
So those go there onto that siding. Okay, so I want those in behind. I want our. What is this track here? Is this even anything, or is that anything that I need to worry about right now? Let's see.
Hey guys, do you want to
got-
hear my whistle chime that I made
Okay, so
Sure.
those two can stay.
with the? Oh my gosh!
Okay, so we're going to cut that. Okay, so
Percy's approaching Wester.
locations.
Oh right. So do I
Alright.
just? Okay, so do I just couple into the?
Okay, so those
Into
two
the.
can be staying where they are.
Do I couple into the B&O one and just back it up, and then couple the Sylvia or the Sylvia interchange ones with the Sylvia train, and then detach that, couple it to the B&O train, and back it back in?
Yes, sir. On the
Alright.
dot.
Alright, let's see.
This should be fun.
So that's 3 cars
should be-
ready at Whittier, but those will wait because I want the rest
This
of
will
that
be
part-
long, but fun.
Those remaining 3 to be finished before they go out.
Is that? No, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I went right into the middle of the tracks while the train was coming towards it, and I looked at the last thing and I was like, what?
Okay, so element supply, the machine parts are ready there, so that's good.
I made a bit of an oopsie. I need to reverse and pull forward.
Alright. Pulling on the train brake. Bit of lag there.
Okay, so,
Loading button.
I still need to clear this boxcar. Bro, it's literally...
okay, so push those in for M1.
I should not be making those noises.
Okay, so
Alright.
M1 has to
Less
go
than
in front.
Less than 5.
M
Less than 5.
M2's there, so let's see.
Doritos. Oh, wait. I could just do... No, wait. The switch is too long. So I do have to back this... So I do have to back...
Boys, he's having an epiphany. He's now figuring out the problem of the game.
Alright, so M2S has to go in front, and M2E has to go behind. Alright, so...
I have question.
Okay, so...
Art Thou has a question. What does Art Thou want?
What? I have question.
Okay, what's the question?
Why do railroads have to make their switches so complicated looking?
I don't know. That's just a thing. You'll get used to it.
It's just there. It just exists. I think it's something to like prevent it from the train derailing or something.
There might be some plausible clause to that, but not a whole lot, in my opinion. There really wouldn't be a...
Alright, number 5 is decoupling from the B&O boxcar.
Alright, those cars should just roll, hopefully. Right to where they belong.
This is gonna be fun. So much switching shit around here for Alarka because of the way that it's gotta go. Because chemical cars have to go in behind the locomotive to get where they need to go.
You're right, they were actually doing the thing. They haven't stopped yet, and that's a good thing. Hey, for Appalachian Hardwoods, those cars can come on up if they want. I mean, there's probably just enough space for a couple of the cars to come up here.
Also, I might back in the Sylvia interchange cars more so if you try to couple into the hardware box cars, you don't accidentally smack into the cars that I'm pushing.
I'm not bringing those cars up. I'm gonna go take the empties down to Silva if need be, but I won't be going very far.
How much am I getting paid for an hour?
None. You are a slave. You're working here for your own free will. That's what the company said. But you're a slave, pretty much. You get paid nothing. You're an intern.
Yeah, but you only get paid when you like complete stuff. I'm going 8 and I'm about to slam. I freaked out and I did the train brake. But out. Okay, push.
Don't be derailing trains. They cost the company money. And if you look, we're currently still in debt, I think. Yes, we're still in debt.
Okay, so those are disconnected now.
We are basically the Penn Central.
Darn right. I do suggest paying off some of the loan with the money we do have. I do want to make that somewhat relevant.
Relevant?
Relevant. Not what are you saying? Are you a 3-year-old who tries to speak like an adult? Hello?
No.
Alright. So
Okay, I think Yeah,
Dump the
there
fuel and the
already.
Smith machining into this siding.
Alrighty, number 5 just decoupled from the Sylvia train, and number 5 is going to put the 2 boxcars back in their positions.
Yeah.
Hopefully nothing goes wrong. And hopefully we don't make a larger bankruptcy than the Penn Central itself.
Alright, so that's...
Well, we're currently in debt over 100K, so I mean...
Yeah, nothing can go better, right?
No, it could get worse. It can always get worse.
It could get worse. We could slam into the boxcar and damage the couplers and derail it and onto the road, and cars could crash into the boxcar. But as of this age, it kind of looks like the 1800s.
It's not the 1800s. It's the early 1900s.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
1940s, early 1950s.
Okay,
Exactly.
Okay, so cars exist. And so cars would accidentally crash into the boxcar and we would probably gain some fees. I am about to slam. I dumped it.
We would get sued. We would get sued out of our lovely minds.
I am sorry.
Whoa, there was no need for your mouth.
Okay, so those are there. Okay, so that's gonna come out and go. So
Price and freight. Okay, so I guess I am going to put these angle cocks together and the air hoses. Now, release the handbrake, and number 5 is about to complete its mission. Right. Why is the whistle on number 5 so high pitch? It just sounds like it's high pitch.
Well, looks like I gotta get off and go join my buddy and my buddy's friends to go run a session of Railroads Online. So I will have to put my silver interchange cards here.
Oh.
To you.
Don't leave. I still need to put these boxcars in.
How is AI Engine 7 already on 10% of water?
Because it's doing a lot of switching maneuvers right now, and that's...
Wait,
I didn't top
just
it off
forgot
on
how
water when I sent it up here, but I didn't figure that it needs
Still
it
running.
because it's...
Don't worry, I'm still running good on water.
I was gonna say you're number 5.
Oh, you're about to crash into me. You might wanna stop. You might wanna stop. You might wanna stop. I'm throwing the switch.
Don't touch the switch. I was purposely doing that myself. I'm in third person mode. I don't need to slop around, and I can do things at speed. Anywho. Bada bing, bada boom. I should probably throw some brakes on. Yeah, that totally would.
Sorry, whoever was in the cab of the
number
locomotive.
7's got plenty of water to make it to the water tower.
That's a good thing.
Sorry, I had to throw the switch to save my life.
I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to
I was gonna say,
organize
you
all
weren't
this.
saving your life, you were saving the train's life. Let's get that straight. You don't want to get put into debt by the company. Because the company already has too much debt to put on itself.
Alright.
That's the reason why you're an intern. You don't get paid nothing.
Alright, so M2E is
Okay.
going to come out.
Now I am going to not try and crash into the buffers, just like when I Just like when I was coupling to the other freight car, the Sylvia and the Sylvia. Um, I coupled into it, and then it went into the buffers and went, and then it just went, and then it just went accordion.
All right, so I'm done. I have to get off and go join my buddy for his lovely, lovely Twitch stream. I will have fun. I have finished my job, so I will talk to you guys later. I'll try to get on later if you all are still on. Bye-bye.
Okay. I might get off later because I might have to join my friends in Railroader too. Well, they aren't my Steam friends. They're just people I met on a server. They also have a Discord. Oh, okay, you guys.
Percy approaching Nana Hollow. We're almost done this run.
Alright, what jobs can I do? Where do I need to haul the Sylvia train? Or something? Or can I do another job?
The Silva cars can pretty much just stay there in Bryson for the time being.
Okay. I mean, the diesels are pretty basic, but still there are only 2 in the game, the SW5 or SW8, something like that, and the GP9. The
Just
high
wait,
hood,
the F7's coming.
the F7.
Yep, there's a mod F7 coming.
Yeah, I see the video, but I don't know how to get mods.
It's not ready yet anyways. It'll be soon.
Okay. Are there gonna be other diesel mods or
You can
something?
count on it. People love modding video games, so it'll happen.
What? Should they add the big boy? They
No.
should either add it.
There's no
What is-
point to a big boy on this map. The map is not big enough for one. The corners the turns are also too tight. The big boy would not fit. Plus, the big boy was never in the east. It was only out in the Midwest, out in the west, in Utah and all that. So the big boy would make no sense.
This is in the east. This is in the east.
This is in North Carolina.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I forgot. So scrap that. Get it. You can scrap locomotives and stuff and scrap it. Yeah, I know.
Fill that.
Okay, is there any jobs I can do? Why is the air on number 5 always going? Why? Is my microphone
Okay, where is
Now, your microphone's working just fine. We're just focusing on the stuff that we're working
No,
on.
I was like, I said, is my microphone a bit close? Is this far enough?
It's fine where it is now.
Okay.
Apparently, you can't break cars apart with Shift R to push them.
Hey guys, what if they added like where it doesn't say oh, you need to clear this on a switch, you need to clear that on the switch, and like you could make box cars drift on rails. Where would we be now if they hadn't made the you need to clear this thing?
so that's not going to work. Alright, so number 7 is full of water. I'm going to back it up and
Is there-
fill it up on coal.
Is there a job I can do right now?
I don't think so. I mean, if everything's already been sorted out as far as where it needs to go, right now the only thing that's being worked on is I'm working with number 7 on getting these cars sorted up at Alarka, because got a few different spots these gotta be delivered to, but I gotta make sure everything's in a specific order for it to work because of the way the tracks are with where they've got it delivered to. Okay, so those 3 are good right there. Okay, so this one for M2E has to move over to the next one. And then this one, M2S, has to actually be in front of the locomotive because it's going to be nosed in. Alright, so everything on, okay, mainline track here. Track 1, track 2, track 3. Everything on track 2's got to be in front. Everything on track... everything on track 3's got to be in front. Everything on track 4's got to be behind. Cars on track 3... Oh no. Just track 1, track 2, track 3. Track 3's got to be behind. Track 4's got to be behind. And track 5's got to be in front. Everything on track 2's got to be in front. Well, almost everything. But the things that are... Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out because yard's a little... Like, I'm just trying to get everything sorted. Okay, that's almost full. Can you please not do that? It's so, like... I do not like anyone doing anything like that, particularly because it's also the fact that I'm streaming on Twitch right now. So.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I am very sorry.
Okay, hurry up and finish with that. I'm gonna fill that up. All right, let's see. What cars do I want to send first? Let's just add the stuff at Bryson. Alright, so we got all of that. Okay, how much more parts? Okay, so that car should be done soon enough. That one's going to be a little bit still. Okay, well, we have that stuff for Appalachian hardwoods that's got to be delivered. So there should be... Yeah, there's space at Appalachian hardwoods for those other cars. For 2 of those cars at least. Last one's gonna have to wait until at least one of those cars probably comes out, I think. Let me check. No, actually.
Where is everyone?
Actually, might be able to fit that one that goes on G3A on. Just gonna have to push those other cars a little down, but those cars for R1 can fit. So those cars for Appalachian hardwoods need to go in, because R1 is this track over here with the single box car. Those 2 cars are there can fit easy. This one's G3 here, but might be able to get, like, if pushing this car down
Hello.
so that the box car, that the coupler is just about here, might be able to fit that last car and have 4 cars on this siding. So take number 5 and get those cars delivered here, and so that they can be taken care of. Alright, let's see.
Dispatch Percy's task list complete.
Alright. So those cars are delivered to Nanahala. They're right where
They
they
are
need to be.
sitting on, yeah, they're sitting on the Nanahala track site. Percy is still coupled to them, waiting for the unload.
The unload of one cars and the loading of the other cars, because I think ones have debris that aren't going to get loaded onto them.
Yeah, and my regular server's coming up in a few minutes, and I gotta grab dinner before that. So I'm gonna head off here. Thanks for the sesh.
Yep. So I'm just... Yeah, I think I'm going to call it for this for right now.
Alright.